Hi YouTube, my name is Mackenzie and this is going to be my first YouTube video and it's going to be a makeup tutorial. I love makeup. I'm a big fan of it. I follow a lot of makeup artists. This is just for me and my friends and whoever would like to. I try my best. I'm still learning. Everyone still learns, so y'all gotta start somewhere. I'd like to be an influencer, but I also want to be an actress, so gotta start somewhere, right? Alright, so I'm going to show you where I go from this to this. All right, what we're gonna do first is I'm actually going to, I forgot the moisturizer. So now what we do first is I actually use Cetaphil, the Daily Advanced Lotion with shea butter. I have sensitive skin. I just do a little bit. A lot. Rub it in my hands, put it on my face. It does wonder, especially right here underneath my nose. That is the worst spot. I don't know if anyone else. And my T-spot right here, my T-zone. I was on Accutane in high school. I had really bad acne, like all through here. As you can tell, I have naturally curly hair. So I was the typical braces with glasses. Don't forget your neck, like, cause you like to put foundation down there. So like you want everything to not be dry. And where it's winter right now, my nose is itching. You want to like make sure everything's moisturized. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I was on Accutane in high school from sophomore year to the beginning of my junior, and then skin went great, and then college hit, and acne actually came back about my junior year of college. Junior year was a lot anyways, so yeah. I was on it for 2 years. Bourbon, my roommate's dog, is upset because I'm not giving him attention. So yeah, hold on. This video is not sponsored, so please ignore the cup in my hand. I just need to stay hydrated. When you're doing makeup, stay hydrated. After hydrating, what you do now is I actually have started doing my eyes first. I usually don't. I usually like do my face and then my eyes. But where I've been trying to do some more like fancy stuff. If I have fallout or anything, my eyes are already done. I can just clean it off. So while this is all getting like moisturized, I like to use Shape Tape. It's my favorite. Mine is fair neutral. It's a little light on my skin. I'm pretty pale right now, so I like to do a little dab here. I go ahead and just do my bags. I have a little bit of rosacea, so like you want to cover that. I usually leave it on there because it adds to my blush, so I don't have to do as much blush. And then I just do a little dab here. I use that as my primer, my eye primer. Now I go in with my beauty blender and then I just blend. See, when my complexion is like kind of clear right now, I like to go out with just eye makeup, especially with masks right now. Like you're seeing only this anyways. So I'm like, I want to just do this. But however, like I just feel like my concealer is just like a little too light, that's what it's for. You see what I'm talking about? Like it's just like a little, you can just tell it's on there. You know what I mean? Like you purposely made it light. So I try to make sure I blend it. I usually sometimes do the bigger part because sometimes, you know, concealer, as you can tell right there, still globbed up on my eye. Listen, sometimes the best medicine is your finger. Like that's the best. I'm trying to make it not as harsh, but then again, I'm gonna put foundation, so it's gonna clear it all up. Start here. Like I like to do just a little bit and then work my way out. Like I don't want to go too much depending on where I'm going, and then I'll add a little bit more and then bring it down. Just depends. That's what I do anyways. Next. God, my throat is killing. It's not killing, it's just really like dry from this light. No, like sexy. You know what's the hardest thing about makeup is you just don't know what kind of look you want to go for. That's the struggle right now. We're gonna do a colorful look. That's what we're gonna do. Like, I'm already tie-dye colorful, so might as well. Since my eyes, as you can tell, my eye color is green, so I'm going to, usually I like to do a lot of browns for green. Reds are pretty for green. I know you wouldn't think that, but like Christmas, I want to do blue. So I'm using the James Charles palette. As you can tell, I have some more makeup over there, but I'm gonna use the James Charles palette because I really just like, especially this blue right here. So I'm gonna do something fun with that. And then I might go in with my Blue Blood dab with here as well. So let's get started. So I always like to go this little brush right here. It is clean, it's just miscolored because I use a lot of browns, as you can tell. But I like to go in with a little flatter brush and just do a neutral, like a base color. Get it all ready. We're gonna do some blues. I'm gonna go in with Cold because it's got like, you guys have probably seen this. So it's got like a little, to me it's a little neutral. It's like not as pigmented. It's pigmented, but it's a light color, a light to start out. What I like to do, so like if I was doing like a natural look, I would do like a light brown, just something to give you a base like where you want to get things. And then I just go in with the grease. See, just a little something. Nothing too major, just gives you a little something. just something light. And then you keep adding on to it. So I go in with another color, and I'm going in with a little bit of a darker blue, and it's going to be that blue, just to get some more color in there. This is one of Jeffree Star's brushes, the JS9. It's a little round one. I think it does its job. I like Morphe brushes. I don't know how anyone else feels. That's always been my go-to. I think they go on fabulously. They feel great. There's not a lot of fallout with the brushes, because some brushes, like the tips of it fall out. And it's like, hello, this is not meant to fall out. Now I'm gonna go in then, and it's gonna go over that, just a little bit over where I laid the crease. So I like to go in with the little circles, and then like you're pressing it with circles, and then you go all the way, and then I like to go like this, just a little bit. See what I'm doing here? So you go like this, and then you line it right over your crease. And if you keep doing this, keep going, blend it out. I like to tap it because you don't want any like more fallout that you're already gonna get. So like I said, you're just gonna dab a little bit with some circles, and then you just slide, because I want more of the color to go over here than here. Like, does that make sense? You want the darker, the more pigmented part on your corner. That's what I like. That's just a personal preference depending on the look. Some people like having more color all the way around, so it's like an even amount, but like I like having that more darker here. See, because you can still see the light, and then you're darker, and then you're gonna go a shade darker. You're gonna blend all that together, and then you're gonna do your normal, like your bright, your pretty, whatever color you want. So with the other color, I really like this one. This is actually from a Naked palette that I got from an ex-boyfriend. It was the Smoky Naked palette, and I love this brush because I like two-sided. There's another one. I got another eye makeup brush that is not Morphe. It's like this. You can tell I've used it a lot. It's old, but I love it. This is also from a MAC palette, like an old one. Like that's when I first like was trying to do makeup. But anyways, these, I love these. I love the little tips here. Like that is where I go in and do like really work on my crease. Like I really like my crease to be defined because I feel like it makes my eyes bigger. I'm gonna go back to the James Charles palette, and I'm gonna go in with this color. It's a little darker. It's got like a purple. So that's what I'm gonna go in, and just gonna go like this. I'm gonna dab it a little bit and then go in. So like I have like a dab, and then, because that's when I like blend it all out. Roommate's dog just wants a little love. I know all the comments will say just love him, and I do. I love bourbon. I have my makeup out, and I just don't want him to step on it. It gives you like a smoky look. In a way it does. And then I like to use this side. It's a little, see, it's just a little simple brush. And then I go in and I just try to blend it in more with nothing on it. I just feel like having a brush that doesn't have anything on it, be able to just blend it helps. So now I'm gonna go on this side. Oh, I don't know if you noticed, I raise my eyebrows because my crease is like this. So I raise it so it's easier for me to actually get my crease. It's a little darker over here, I'm gonna fix it. Oh, I like blowing on it too if I don't. And then I go in, blend it out. Now that that's done, I'm gonna bring back my concealer, which is, again, Tarte Shape Tape. I have used Jeffree Star's, and I like it. I do. But it's hard to buy that. It's like I go through it more than I go through this. Like, I like them. Like, as you can tell, I like Jeffree Star. I buy his palette. I don't agree with some of the things he does. Well, a lot of the things he does. But he does make good things. Everyone has their opinion, so that's all I gotta say. I like to just go around the edges. So I'm getting concealer, and it's not getting too much, but just enough. So what you're gonna do is you're just going to line it. You're just gonna go make a line. I saw this trick where you make it here, and you go look down. Well, if I do it right, you go look down. Well, I didn't put it enough. Get up and do this. There, that's much better. Okay, and you look down, come back. Sometimes there's a line there, and then that's when you know that's your crease. And then you follow it, and you do a cut crease like that. I know it's a little messy, so I'm gonna just bring it down just a little bit. Don't worry, there is reason for my madness. I know how I do it like this. I know it just did really hard work, but there's a reason. Now we're gonna go in. I couldn't see the light blonde in it. I'm gonna go into the other side. like doing story times with doing makeup. Talk about like how crazy like it is to be living in Eastern Kentucky, and talking about like my high school and how we had people, like girls who chewed. Clean this up just a little bit. I'm gonna go back in with that little darker color. I know we just covered it up here, and we're just going to go back over the edges just like this. Fix that little bit of the color. And then I'm going in with a flatter brush. It's another Morphe, see, just a little flat brush. I'm going in with the flatter brush with my blue here. I think it's a really pretty blue. Put that, but you put your concealer on. Or you can also go with a matte color. I like how this blue like has a white to it. A cold, like an icicle look. If I was them, I would call this Blue Frost or something like that. But it's got like a really, okay, I'm a big Disney fan and y'all gonna learn this. I think like Elsa with that blue, like on her dress. It's like a crystal. Ooh, blue crystal. I like making sure it is covering all the concealed part. And then I like going back in with my same little brush here. And I like going over the edges, make sure there's no fallout. And if there is, like blend it all in. You can tell there's a little fallout right through here. It's okay, we're gonna fix that. Next is I'm gonna go with another flat brush. It's like this. It's the Jeffree Morphe JS11. I really like this one. And then we're gonna go with that lighter blue that we had earlier. And then you're just gonna go under it, under the eye. I think it makes your eyes pop. And then you're gonna do a little bit more. Same on this side. I gotta pause. Where was I? Now we're gonna go in on this side after we just got some more. And you're just going to do halfway. Well, a little bit more than halfway. All right, here. Okay, so once you got it underneath your eye like that, you're gonna go in with another color. So I learned when I was in college with theater that if you do a lighter shade right here at the corner of your eyes, like a white, it's gonna make your eyes bigger, especially in the light. So I like to do that a lot because I like having big eyes. My eyes are my favorite thing on my face. I just think they're really pretty and I want people drawn to them. What I'm gonna do is I'm going in with Jeffree's Extreme Frost Gag Me highlighter. I like this because like, look how nice that is. It's so good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this brush right here, which is the JS6, and I'm just going to dab just a little bit. And then I'm just gonna go right here. Here, and just a little bit. Do a little bit more. See? Just a little bit. Just gives it a little bit more of a hologramic. See? I think that looks really nice. Look at that. Look at that hitting off my eye. And you're just gonna go over and just dab a little bit. And then you're just gonna go to the other side. Look at that. I love like feeling myself. Trixie who? I'm just joking. I love Trixie. I just realized that the names for these are on here. I'm sorry that I'm special. So the ones we used were actually Hello. Hello is the one I would have done. Frost, like that blue name. It's called Hello. Then we used that really, not the dark blue, but the second dark blue is Playground. And then that dark blue we went at the end is Cola. I just want to say Morphe and James, it's a good name, but I would have used Cola for like a brown. That's just me. I mean, you do you, but that's just me. Okay, so now I'm doing foundation. The foundation I currently use is the Adrel Camouflage, and it's the high definition foundation. It is a full coverage. It says it's a matte finish. It doesn't feel matte on me. I feel like it's a little dewy, but everyone's face is different. But I like it. I get it at Sally's Beauty, and it's I had been using MAC, and I found this in LA when I was out filming. So I do a little dab on my finger. So I do a little dab on, I do like 2 squirts. It's on my hand. And I go in with Jeffree Star Morphe JS1. I do not use beauty blenders. I did, but I like this better. Like, yeah, I do little dots on my head. I know it's a little dark for me. Be prepared for that. So I was out in LA and I was filming for some reels for Actor Access and some stuff to send to auditions. The MAC that I had been using was too dark on my skin because I had COVID hit, and so I wasn't as tan because I didn't go out anywhere. I literally just sat in my house and did nothing. When I went to LA, we were very COVID safe. We had to do tests. We kept our mask on the whole time. So like we were very safe. We did all the restrictions. And so me and my friend Cheryl, who I was rooming with, we went out and to find some more stuff. And that's when this is where you can fix that fallout. I keep losing track. That's where we went to Sally Beauty and I found this because I was like, oh, it's really pretty. It's light enough for where I was at the time and I loved it. Put it on, looked fabulous. Didn't even like, look at this. I like this finish. I think it looks nice. Like it has like a matte look, but I feel like it looks dewy. It's like a matte dewy. Like it doesn't feel like I have like, I don't know how to explain it, but like it feels dewy. Like it doesn't feel like a matte. And I just feel like it just looks nice. I also do my ears, like, especially if my ears are showing. You want like, don't forget to go down like this. Don't forget your ears. I think I'm crazy, but if I'm showing my ears, best believe I'm doing them. Sometimes I go in and I roll it. It just depends on how I feel. I like to go out with it. Maybe I'm trying to pull my skin. As you can tell, my concealer completely like blended in with my foundation. That's why I like doing it, because it looks like I do not have bags, and I love that because I'm a stressed out biatch. I'm stressed out all the time. Definitely thankful for covering up those bags. So now, back with this. I'm gonna do a dab here. I like doing a dab underneath the creases of my nose. They're very dry all the time. This one here and here. And where we already did underneath, I'm just gonna do it one more time. Just right there and right there. I look like I'm covered in chicken pox. So let me just dab. Make sure you don't have just like a distinct like line like this. I like to make sure that it is very blended out, right? Blend this out and up, down and up. Literally like making a cross. I like doing this too. Like you dab it and you kind of go up with it. I think it's a habit. So I took some like theater classes. Make sure you get right here. In college, bring this out. Like dab it, bring it out. Anyways, I did a makeup class that focused on theatrical makeup. I loved it. It was an amazing class because I learned how to do a lot of special effects makeup, and that's what I was like really driven to do for a long time. Thought that was really cool because I started liking makeup in high school when I got some confidence after my Accutane, and so I was like wanting to become a makeup artist, special effects. So I had some like special effects stuff I might do on my YouTube. What do y'all think? Like I'm still, like I said, I'm still learning. It's been a while. I graduated college in 2019 in December, so it's been a while since I've done any of that stuff. I'd like to get back into it. It was a good help, especially with contouring. Contouring was something that I was like hard time like trying to understand, and still something like I'm like. Speaking of contouring, we're gonna contour, and this is my contour palette. I need another one. Like I like this one. Like it does what I wanted, but like it doesn't do enough. So what we're gonna go, I like to go in the light contour. That's my favorite. And I come in with their brush and it's like a little flat. It does its job. Depending on what kind of like cheeks you have, I've learned if you go make a fish face, and usually if you do that you can see where your bone is, which I know like I can feel where mine is. It goes right here. Where my cheeks are a little chubby, I can't do that. So as I smile, I can kind of see this would be the line I would go again. Do a little dab. Oh, see that powder? I also blow it, and then I just give it a dab. And a lot of people say you go up with it. You can, but I also kind of like going, I don't know. You can go down, like it can also shape when you go down with it, like this. But I just like blending it like that. And then I go up. After I've blended it out like that, I like to go up with it like that. So it gives you a little bit of a more line to it. I do it right underneath it. You're shading. You're just shading what you already have. You're just thinning it out. I like to do my finger here because I have a habit of making the front like here a little too harsh. It's like a distinct line, and I don't want it to be a distinct line. You just want to go up with it like that a little bit. Like I kind of go down and then up. I completely make the brush like this, down and then up, like literally like how the bone would be. That's one side. And then here's my cheekbone again. I like to have it so like I know where the like a little dab of feeling. Got a little bit of a contour going on because I don't want it to make it as harsh as it looks. And then I also like to do my temple area, and I kind of like carve it into like this, like I'm shaping my face, like I'm just following my hairline. And see, now it looks more defined than this side. I like to go push it back into my hairline. And see where I have a little bit of a chunky face, I don't care what anyone says, I got a little bit of a chunky face. I'm trying to make it thinner, like I'm trying to thin it out a little bit so it's not as chunky. I like to do the forehead. It's not as pronounced on the forehead because I don't like it pronounced on the forehead, but it's like I'm shaping how my face is gonna be like a little bit more narrow. And so now I'm gonna do a little bit of my jawbone. I want my jawbone to be just a slight bit skinnier than what it is, so I just shape it here, follow it, and then you just shade down. I want to make it just a little bit more sharper than what it is, so I want to kind of hide my second chin. Now this side. See? I feel like now like my face isn't as like this. I just feel like it's very like not as poofy, chunky. It doesn't make me feel like it looks that chunky. Now it feels like it's a little bit more narrow. I don't do my nose. I probably should have. I probably should. I don't know. Everyone's different. I'm not a nose person. Kind of like how my nose looks this way. It's this way that I don't like about it, but it's alright. I think I have a nice nose. Before I move on to anything else, I like to use Glam Brow from Benefit, the number 3, and I don't do much with eyebrows other than because I like how my shape is. I think I have really nice eyebrows for what they are. So I just go in and I just brush them in, just fill them like that. And then I do this side. I just feel like they look nice just the way they are. Fun fact, so this side, it curls back up. So it like, instead of laying like this, like normal eyebrows at the end here, it likes to curl back up like a curl, like it literally curls back up towards the other eyebrows, and so I have to watch and pluck them. But if I pluck too many, I don't have any eyebrows, and it's a pain. It's a pain in my butt. Did anyone else's eyebrows do that? Like, or is it just me? Am I just that special? Just asking for a friend. Now we're going in with blush. I use the Becca and Jaclyn Hill. It's really old. This is like the first palette I dropped, and I broke the highlighter, and it's the pink highlighter, Champagne Pop. And let me tell you, I cried. I bawled my eyes out. I was so mad at myself. I was like, I can't believe I did that. It was a time. So now I'm gonna go with the Amaretto. It's this one. It looks a little like a brownish red pink. And I like to smile because it shows you where my cheeks are. And I just, oh, that was a lot of blush. So I go like this. And then I dab, and then I do it on the other side. I just do circles, and then in. I do big circles, went in and out. So I use Jeffree S2, and then I just kind of go like this to try to get some of that blush off, because sometimes with my rosacea and everything, it looks like a lot more than what I would like, especially since I accidentally did put a little bit more on this side. So I'm trying to not be as defined as it is. So that's much better. Oh yeah, that's much better. I'm gonna do eyeliner, mascara, and some highlighter, and then we'll be done. So this is the e.l.f. mascara. It's the Intense Ink eyeliner. It's really nice. I like the brush. I'm still working on doing the wing. I've not perfected it. You're just gonna have to work with me. So what's gonna happen is I'm close. I go from here. I just do a simple line. line. I'm very simplistic. And yes, I hold my eye and I pull it out. So it's easier for me to do a line on it. Literally just close my eye. Well, that's just how I do it. That's just easier for me. I'm gonna do the Lancome mascara. It's the Muncheroo Bake. I don't think I said that right. A lot of times I don't like using eyeliner. I haven't used eyeliner much unless I need it for like a show. I don't usually use it a lot. I really like how it does. Like, I have long eyelashes as it is. I like making my eyelashes really long and full. I blink when I do it because I feel like I'll blink slowly, and when I blink I move my hand up like this, so I'm like also curling them out when I do it, so I don't have to use fake eyelashes. Sometimes fake eyelashes really bug my eye. I feel like my eyelashes are very like already looking like full and long, so I don't want to like do too much and like make me look like a circus clown. If you don't make faces while you're doing your mascara, are you really doing your mascara? Answer me that. Now we're gonna do, oh, I almost forgot my lips. So we're gonna do highlighter and then my lips. Now we're gonna do Brain Freeze from Jeffree Star's Skin Pro Pack. Since we need a blue look, we're gonna do Freeze Tag. I actually have a specific brush that I use for my highlighter. Sometimes I use my fingers and I dab it depending on the highlighter. Like if I was using the Gag Me again, I would use my finger and dab it. And also if I was using a liquid, I would dab a little bit on it. But with like powders and stuff like this one, I like to use my brush and I only use it for highlighter. So I just do a little dab. And I just right underneath my eye, above my blush, and then I go up here and I connect it to that. And then I do it again on this side. So over here, a little dab, and then you just cross it over. Like that. Yes, queen. And I like to go over with my finger just a little bit. So like I said, like sometimes with the brush, it goes very like a distinct line. So I like to go over so it's not as distinct as what it was. And so I do a little dab on my nose, dab on my chin, and then on. Yes. So now I'm gonna go in with the Posh Spice, and it's a lip liner from Jeffree Star. And then I'm just gonna line up my lips. I'm going in with like this neutral because I really like it. I think where my eyes is my focus point on this look. I'm just gonna tone down the lip. Like an X. I know you can't really see it, but it helps me make sure my cupid's bow is more defined. And so I'm gonna go in with a neutralist color, and it's Celebrity Skin. Again, Jeffree Star. And then fill it in. And there you go. That is my lip color. And this is my final look. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I've had fun. I know I talked y'all's leg off and said some random stuff, but I enjoyed it. This is for me and my friends, and yeah, I hope we make another one and tell you some more random stories about my life. Bye guys. Please like and subscribe, add some comments, see what you want me to do next.